again. And that is a type of culture we are living in. The rich man was enjoying life, spending everything he had on himself, eating and spending everything on himself. Jesus gave, summing up all the commandments in 2 commandments. Love God and love your neighbor. And St. John tells us, if anyone says, I love God and does not care for his neighbor, is a liar. And the first brother came, shouted at God, am I my brother's keeper? And God took centuries to answer that question. And God sent His Son to the world. Son of God, Jesus came down to answer that question. And Jesus said, go and do likewise in that parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke chapter 10. The Jew lied, wounded on the road. The priest came that way, the Levite came that way. They did not care. They did not care. A Samaritan came that way. He cared. He went down from his donkey and took the wounded Jew, a caste enemy. A Jew for the Samaritan is a caste enemy. He took that Jew, wounded Jew, took him to the inn and gave all the money he had and gave it to the innkeeper and told him, please care for this man and spend everything. And if you spend more, I'll give you when I come back. He spent everything he had and also what he did not have. I will give you when I come back this way. And at the end of it, Jesus said, do likewise. Do likewise. It's a command. I need to give all that I have, all that I don't have, in order to care and share. Caring and sharing is a commandment given to us. The opposite of love need not be hatred, but indifference. And for that indifference, the rich man was condemned for all eternity. And that is a message for you and for me, especially in this world of consumerist culture, where we are told, we are given a compelling influence to spend everything on me. On me. St. Ambrose told the people of his time, if you have grain in your box more than what you have for your supper, and you come to know that your neighbor is starving that night, that grain in your box is not yours anymore. You have to go and give that grain to your neighbor. And that's a commandment. And this commandment is for you and for me. Perhaps in a world today that is divided by developed countries and developing countries, we don't understand the meaning of this commandment. And yet, the parable that Jesus spoke is a warning to every one of us. Today, riches and authority is what counts. In the eyes of God, what counts is sharing and caring. And if I don't do that, my life is condemned. Already in this world, my life is condemned. And if I take this message serious, this world would be a better place for us and for our children. Aren't we slipping into more and more selfishness? And selfishness would lead us to more and more emptiness and meaninglessness and barrenness. That's where our life is slipping to. Let the parable that Jesus gives us today a very strong warning. Open our eyes. All the money I earn, I have. I need not spend on myself. Jesus means not only money, my time, my love, my energy. Jesus said, Matthew chapter 5, verses 23 onwards, Jesus said, when you come to the altar, there you remember you have something against someone, go, Jesus said, go and get reconciled. Going and getting reconciled is a commandment. Because Jesus said, go and get reconciled. A commandment more important than the sacrifice of the altar. You know why? If I remember someone has something against me, that person is hurt. If that person is hurt, that person needs to be comforted. That person is in distress. If I know any person is in distress, I need to go. I need to give her my comfort. Someone told me, Father, my wife always gets hurt. And now I leave her to her hurts. And she should learn the hard way. I told him, my friend, she will soon end up in a psychiatric clinic if we leave her to her hurts. Every time she's hurt, it's your responsibility and mission to go and comfort her. If she gets hurt 7 times, you must go and comfort her 7 times. If she gets hurt 70 times, 70 times 7, that's what Jesus said, right? 70 times 7, you have the mission and responsibility and commandment to go and comfort her. Because that is the commandment. And this is the preaching of Jesus. My love, my money, my comfort, all that I have is to be shared in caring love. Nothing I have is to be kept for myself. I need to flow out of myself as God did for me. John 3:16, God so loved the world that He sent His only Son to make sure that I do not perish. That's what God is. And that's what I must become. I must love. To a certain extent, I must flow out of myself. All that I am, all that I have, I must be able to let go. Let go. And the more I let go of myself, the more happy, the more fulfilled my life would be. And that's the joy of my living.